beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, most welcome. Today I am sharing with you a new tourist attraction, so let's watch this video before traveling to mahavihara temple, Bodhgaya. In this video, I have included Mahabodhi temple, Bodhi tree and several other major places in Mahabodhi temple and monasteries. Bodhgaya, revered place for Buddhists. Bodhgaya is probably the best known place in Bihar as far as the international tourists are concerned. It is the only World Heritage Site in the state. The most revered place for Buddhists as the Buddha got his enlightenment here under the famous Bodhi tree. This happened sometime in 6th century BCE, making this a continued place of worship for 2700 years or so. The town of Bodhgaya more or less exists around the Mahabodhi temple. The Buddhist communities of predominantly Buddhist countries have set up their own footprints around the main temple, and the town wears a very international look, in contrast to the very rustic look that the rest of the state wears. Mahabodhi Temple, World Heritage Site. The Mahabodhi Temple stands tall in the town and you can see it more or less from anywhere. It is a tall structure with many smaller structures surrounding it. As you step inside the temple, you would see a bookshop and many shops selling artifacts. You enter the temple through the security scanner. As you step inside, you see the temple standing tall in front of you. The tall shikhara in grey is flanked by smaller pink ones and many others wrapped in golden yellow. The main shrine is at a lower level. The serene image of Buddha will greet you, and do not miss a well-carved piece of wood on top of the Buddha image. The upper story of the main temple is now closed to visitors but was apparently open till a few years back. Outside the main temple, you would see thousands of stupas in every shape and size, mostly made out of stone. We were told that people who came back to the Mahabodhi with a wish fulfilled have erected these stupas. But my hunch is that some of them may have been excavated from the site and have been planted more or less where they were, as they look quite old. Every stupa is surrounded by hundreds of small plastic cups filled with water and a floating marigold. The walls of the temple adorn the small idols of Buddha and Bodhisattvas. Most of the Buddha images are in Bhumi Sparsha Mudra, the mudra that he has at the time enlightenment. In the temple complex, there are many spots that are associated with the process of enlightenment of Buddha. The balustrade or railing that surrounds the temple today is a very poor copy of the original that is in the local museum. Mahabodhi temple is illuminated with laser lights at night that make it look very beautiful. Mahabodhi tree absolutely behind the temple. Adjacent to its back wall is the Bodhi tree under which Buddha got his enlightenment, and the Vajrasan, the place where he sat and meditated. The present tree is the fifth generation of the original tree that was brought back to Bodhgaya from Anuradhapura in Sri Lanka. Just sit back and observe the devotees praying with devotion and bowing before the tree. You will feel divinity through their actions and emotions. Vajrasan. The Vajrasan though is so well protected that you hardly get a full view of it. The tree is too close to the wall of the temple is worrisome. With the temple wall on one side and protective covers on another side, I am not sure how the tree is breathing. Around the balustrade, we could see a lot of artwork made with yak butter. I wish I could see some of them being made. Around the tree and on the steps and just about anywhere were devotees. Some chanting with the rosary in their hands, some singing, some meditating and some reading manuscripts. To have said that a human being is a Brahman by karma and not by birth. Animesh Lochan Chatya is on the right as you enter the temple. is built at the place where Buddha spent 1 week looking at the Bodhi tree without batting his eyelid, to express his gratitude to the tree for giving him shelter and knowledge. Besides the right wall of the temple is Kankramana, where the lotus has come up when Buddha put his feet there. Today the symbolic lotus have been put there. This is a place where devotees like to pray by putting as many flowers as possible. Muchalinda Lake is where Buddha spent the 6th week after meditation and was protected by a snake from a thunderstorm. Between the lake and the temple is a partially broken Ashoka pillar, without any inscription and about 20 feet in height. The myth is that if you can put a coin on top of this pillar, your wish would be fulfilled. I am not sure about the wish fulfillment, but it was great fun to try and put coins on it. Only once my coin touched the top and then it fell back. I am trying to interpret it as one wish, visiting Bodhgaya, fulfilled, and try the next one. Wishful thinking at least. Beautiful people.